Greetings, fellow and future stars. Start over. Great up. We got the beer fair already coming in. Thanks, Diabolus, for bringing in the beer fair. Getting it started early. Greetings, fellow and future star citizens. Gray-headed gamer here. Welcome to Not So Sober Saturday, a little show I put together to bring Star Citizen community content creators, get them out here, let you guys see what they're working on, and let you guys ask questions. Exclamation point question in chat. We'll bring up a link. Click the link. Put your questions in for my guest and co-host, fellow redacted member, relatively newer Star Citizen YouTuber, already making a nice dent in the YouTubeage, Mr. Noobifier, the Noobifier Elite. Welcome, newbie. How you doing?
Hello, everyone. I'm good.
And that's all the time we have tonight, guys. Thanks for joining us. And no, wait, not yet.
That's awkward.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Nitro Milk Stout. I had it on my birthday stream. This is Underscore's favorite beer as well. It is a fantastic stout. Mr. Newbie, what are you going to be consuming tonight?
I've got some Spitfire and some local brew, some Bows.
Nice.
So we'll see how that goes.
Beautiful.
Should be good.
I'm so sure. All local craft beers are better than big box store beers. So we have started another beautiful, beautiful Not So Sober Saturday with another great guest. But first, before we get into delving deep into the mind of the Noobifier, we are going to do something very important, and that is reward my patrons for their constant and beautifully done support. I don't even know what I'm like making shit up on the fly. I should have had something ready. For all my patrons, I couldn't do the show without you guys. Love you to death. So we have, let me start moving stuff around on my screen. We have 6 ships to give away tonight. It's absolutely amazing. And welcome everyone in chat, by the way. Welcome one, welcome all. I'd like to call you all out, but I cannot. But welcome everybody. So what we're going to do first is the giveaways for Patreon, and then we're going to start a giveaway from a community member, an Aurora MR Star Citizen package, not Squadron 42, which is super awesome. And then we have another really cool LTI giveaway to do from Mr. Noobifier. And we'll do that in a minute, because we also got something special. It may be a world premiere video, possibly. I don't know. We have to check. But we just may do that. So first things first is I'm going to call up a list of all of my patrons. Everyone is eligible for the first tier of giveaways, which is a piece of subscriber flair. And the random winner of the subscriber flair is Toby. Mr. Toby wins some sub flair. Toby, message me on Discord and tell me what piece you would like, and I will send that over to you quickly. And as you guys know, I write everything down. I like to have things on paper. Yes, it's the old thing to do. All right, let's get rid of this. Good job. Hey, congratulations, Toby. Next up is going to be our $2 tier Patreons. They are going to be going for a Merlin. We are going to be doing a Merlin giveaway. This is everyone $2 and up, and the random winner is Erling. Congratulations, Mr. Erling. If you are in, send me a message. If not, I will send you a message on Patreon, and we will get that out to you henceforth. Excellent. Let's get rid of this. Try to get through these rather quickly. So that's awesome. Congratulations on the Merlin. The next one is for the $5 and up guys. Still a huge amount of patrons here. They're all in here. And this will be for a kind of tier 2 starter, a Mustang Beta. And the winner of the Mustang Beta, Mr. Fastcart. What? MVP Fastcart. Congratulations, sir. Send me a message on Discord and with your email address, and I'll send that right over. Awesome. Good deal. Good guy, Fastcart. He was on the show not too long ago, like episode before last. And this last one is a new one we're doing. this is our $10 and up guys. Now in Patreon, if you're a member of the patron crew, anyone that's $10 and up, I'm supposed to be giving away a tier 3 ship, something like a Cutlass, a Freelancer, things of that nature. Unfortunately, we haven't reached the monetary amount to make that possible. So if we get some more, $10 and up donators, we'll be able to do that. So I figured what I'll do in the meantime is give away a mid-range ship to show my appreciation to you guys. And by the way, guys, exclamation point Patreon and chat if you'd like to get involved in these giveaways. It's once a month, and you get a good chance of winning ships, and you're always eligible. It doesn't matter if you won last week or what. You're always eligible to win. If you're lucky and win twice in a row, that's just how it is. So here is our $10 and up, guys. This is for a Mustang Gamma, a racing, extraordinarily awesome racing ship. My wife's favorite ship, matter of fact. I'm not giving hers away, but it is a Mustang Gamma. And the winner of the random Gamma is Toby. I can't take it back.
That's rigged.
Yeah, that's totally rigged. But hey, Toby, that's you, man. I can't take it away. It is a random name drawer. We know it's completely random, so you got subscriber flare and Mustang Gamma. Congratulations. And I know, everyone, throw up the rigs. I'm fine with that. Let's take monitor capture off. We'll get rid of this, but we're going to keep that up there because there's some important stuff on that. So, now that that's out of the way, we are going to get started the keyword raffle, which we're going to run for 30 minutes. And the keyword raffle is going to be exclamation point Aurora. And now this is given to us by a community member who is just doing it just for fun. Just because he loves the channel, which he's a very, very good long-term friend of the channel. And he just doing it out of the kindness of his heart. So this is an Aurora MR Star Citizen starter package. It is going to be exclamation point Aurora in chat. It's going to run for 30 minutes, and it starts now. So get your stuffs in there, guys. And we will let that run for 30 minutes. Adjust my microphone because it's in the way. There we go. Bring this back over here. Let's go back to the other view. Ah, much better. Mr. Noobifier, how are you doing this evening?
I'm good. How are you?
Absolutely fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic. Just picked up the Force Awakens DVD set. Watching some behind-the-scenes stuff. Awesome stuff.
Nice. That movie was... I really liked it, and I kind of was a little bit disappointed by it at the same time because I felt like I'd already seen the movie like in 1980-something.
Yeah, 77 to be exact. And
yeah.
yes, you're absolutely right. They really stuck to the storyline of A New Hope pretty hard.
Right.
I understand.
Blatant.
Yeah, and I understand they wanted to appeal to a newer crowd. I get that,
Yeah.
But there was a lot of things that they need to explain in the next movie, like Rey's amazing ability to use the Force without any training.
Right.
Or did she have training? We'll find that out.
Okay. So, I mean, if we're going to get into that a little bit, spoiler alert for everyone that's...
hey, if you ain't seen it by now, screw you.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. So, conveniently, she ends up on the same planet as the lightsaber that's being attacked by, the only attack that's going on right now. And then all of a sudden, she's basically, it's just too convenient.
Right.
Now, it's kind of like the other movie as well, like the original. So from that perspective, it's a little bit universal, and it's good. Like you say, the new generation gets to watch and experience the movie, but I think they should just go watch the old one. Like, really,
Yep. Well, one thing I do got to say is JJ did a great job mixing practical effects with digital effects to give it that feeling of the original Star Wars. I had the feeling, no doubt. Now, here's the deal. Just found this out, and we're not going to stick on this all night, guys. We're going to talk Star Citizen, I promise. Here's the deal. Someone had a theory that I really like, and I don't know why this hasn't made it further out. If you remember when Anakin went bad, he went and killed all the younglings.
Yeah.
To kill off the next generation. Now, when everything was said and done, Luke Skywalker needed to train the next round of Jedi. So Kylo or Ben went bad. Now, when he went bad, the theory is that Luke decided to hide the younglings, maybe wipe their mind, whatever they needed to do and hide them because he knew that they were in trouble now because of Kylo going or Ben going to Kylo.
Yeah.
So could it be that he put her there and put Maz in charge of his lightsaber, and if the time came, send her on a venture to find him if it had to happen? And I said that's a good, that's
Yeah,
is
that
that
would
the
work.
is
Yeah.
it may not be what's happening, but hey,
Yeah.
I like that idea, and I'm gonna hold that because I'm holding faith that the next part is gonna be awesome, and Rogue One looks awesome, so
Yeah, for sure.
we'll see.
I don't know. There's lots of good in that movie, and like I said, if I hadn't seen any of the other ones, I would have been like blown away. But that's the only thing that while I was sitting there watching the movie, I'm just like, I've seen this movie movie before, right? So, but
Yeah, it
it is what it is. The
and
hype
that
is real.
yeah, and that's the bad thing
Yeah.
is the whole it followed New Hope too close. It really did. They needed to make some changes. The father son struggle with Han and here's something that pisses me off about the movie, and I'm never not going to be pissed off about this. When Han dies, they go back to the planet. Leia runs up to Rey and hugs her.
Right.
Why?
Like, who
She
the
just
fuck is
met him.
she?
Right. And here's poor Chewie, his brother. That's his brother. You know he was at the birth of Ben. He was at their wedding.
So maybe she was watching it on Twitch, the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
battle.
Probably
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Probably so. All right, so let's go. Let's get into questions for you.
All right.
Why YouTube?
Okay, so YouTube is interesting. I really wanted to learn Adobe Premiere. And of course, you can make videos and everything, but if you don't have a reason to make the video or something to do with it, so I don't have kids, so really making kiddie videos wasn't going to work for me. And I didn't want to, make videos of my neighbors' kids because that's just weird,
Barry.
right?
I got
So video games started out Battlefield 4. Battlefield 3 actually is when I really started to do that. And it was just a mechanism for me to learn Premiere. It was basically like forcing me. So that was a while ago, and obviously like Battlefield 3 is a long time ago. And even though you're making a video, you publish it, and maybe 10 people watch it, and like one of those people is your mom. And it's kind of depressing at that point because it
Been
is
there.
very time consuming, right? And no matter what you do, you just can't get traction. You're just throwing the content out there, and some people watch. People in your org are watching and that, but it doesn't really go anywhere. And that's the reality of YouTube, is that you almost need to get a break or do something that no one else is doing that's really appealing. And of course, if it's a good idea, then probably other people have thought of it before.
Right.
So it's you're too late. So I have stumbled upon this whole idea of no bullshit, and it seems to be working really well.
Yep.
I
Absolutely.
forgot what the actual thing that triggered it. I think I was like watching some guy's video. It was a super detailed video. I think I had to set up a joystick or something, and he didn't say anything. Like it dawned on me, he didn't say anything for like 10 minutes. The whole intro, it was just talking about all kinds of stuff, and I'm like, well, I mean, I could have fast forwarded, right?
Right.
But so I didn't want to do that to Star Citizen, and I didn't see anyone really doing that. Like Board Gamer is very, to the point, and like Super Mac Brothers gets his stuff squared away really fast too. Like it's good, but I wanted to take that to the next level and just make a 5-second intro and then right to content. So
Yes.
that was really the whole
And
the
that
whole
works.
point of that. Yeah,
That
it's
really
been
works
really
well.
successful. It's been, I mean, it's weird. You're thinking about like Star Citizen being a super super small kind of community. I think the biggest YouTuber out there is probably Board Gamer. He's got like 40,000 subscribers. Compare that to a game that's live. The guy's got millions of subscribers, right? So I'm trying to temper, like I'm watching the subscribers grow and it's great and everything, but the reality is it's super tiny in Star Citizen to grow. And of course the game's not out yet.
It's early.
So I'm not worried about it at all. This is like planting the seed, right? Getting familiar with the community and getting people familiar with your content. And I'm hoping to be the go-to guy when someone wants to make their friend like watch this video. YouTuber Noobifier says it in like 5 minutes. This is all you need to know about this subject. And I'm not saying that I'm trying to undermine anyone else's YouTube content, because everyone has their style and their specialty, right? But I'm trying to get that as my specialty. I want to be known for that.
Yeah, and it works well. And you're right. Here's something I learned on YouTube.
Yeah.
you can hold someone's attention, anybody's attention, for between 3 and 6 minutes.
Right.
After that, you have to be amazingly talented, very entertaining, or they
Yeah.
have to be very into the subject you're talking about. So you've got just a couple minutes to get them into it. Now, if they see that you're like your videos, no bullshit, and you just go into it, information, boom, done. The next
Yeah.
time you upload a video, they're gonna be like, oh, let me check this out because it's 4 minutes long.
Right.
So you didn't start with Star Citizen. You started with Battlefield.
Battlefield. Battlefield 3, yeah. It was more, like I said, just to make videos for the sake of making videos. A lot of that was fun. Like the game, I see myself as a first-person shooter primarily, the PC gamer kind of thing. And the group of friends that I was with, Enemy Contact, which is still the same org that we've carried over to Star Citizen. Those guys, we just played, and it was easy to have a small group because it's Battlefield. You could
Right.
run around with a group of 4 people, 5 people, or whatever. We had 8 at one point. We had our own server, 4-on-4. It worked out really, really well. It was always fun, and we were able to balance kind of our server, so not everyone just left all the time. So, I mean, you get what's called Battlefield moments in that game. The Battlefield moment is that one thing that you wish you were recording on Fraps, right? Like,
Right.
you're like,
Yep.
damn it. Oh my God, can't believe, RPG hits a plane and then hits a helicopter or something like that. So as soon as I think the 9 series, 7 series video card came out, they had Shadow Play on NVIDIA. I just recorded everything. And of course, you get those Battlefield moments and you piece it together in kind of a montage, and progressively you get more complicated and complex with what you're doing, and the quality goes up.
Yep.
However, you've got Level Cap, you've got Matimio, you've got Jax Frags. These guys, like I said, I put out a video, and if I get 1,000 views in the first day, I'm happy. These guys get 1,000 views in the first 30 seconds.
Yep.
So there's no competing with that, and that's not necessarily why I adopted Star Citizen, but the game Battlefield, they launch a new one all the time, but the reality is Battlefield 4 was dead. Hardline never took off, and those guys are entrenched in that game. So it would be impossible really to do anything. Now we've got this wonderful Kickstarter, right?
Yep.
Brand new. Well, it's not new, obviously 2012, but still, the game is not out yet. So it's a fledgling community, and I don't mind making videos for 10 people, but I would rather make videos for 10,000 people.
Yep.
It's just normal.
Yeah, and it'll come. You
Yeah.
you got to figure, like you say, the game's not out.
Right.
Even though we have 1.3 million people on the page, that's people that's made accounts,
Right.
not exactly how many people we have actually in the game. And a lot of people have bought and they walked away, and they're gonna wait
Right.
for it to come out, and then they'll be
sure.
back. And
Or they're going to wait for procedural generation, or they're going to wait for some, Squadron 42 to come out. Obviously, that's
Yep.
probably what 80% of the people are actually looking forward to. I mean, I am obviously I'm a YouTuber and a Star Citizen at the same time, and that's just money for me. That's just content, lots of things to talk about, and not that we're starving right now because there is a lot of interesting things to talk about. But I mean, it's hit and miss
Yep.
with the
And
patches.
And a lot of people don't want to hear about, hey guys, I know it's a little buggy, but it's alpha. They don't want to
Yeah.
hear that. They
Right.
want to see gameplay, a game that works, a game that's out.
Yeah.
It takes a special breed of people like us to actually get into a game that's not out, and we're watching the development. People say they've been working on this for 3.5 years, and we don't have a game yet. Well, most
Yeah.
games take 5. You don't
Right.
see it until the last 6 months.
That's my favorite comment in the RSI forums is that one guy, he's got like 2 posts, and he's like, oh, I paid $45 and this is a piece of shit.
Yep.
And I'm like, well, I mean, obviously it's a piece of shit. It's an alpha. You never get to see an alpha, right? So I mean, it's part of the charm of the game is that you get to actually see a game be born, right?
Yes.
It's like something I never ever thought I would see. Not that was like a bucket list thing, but it's really intriguing to actually go through the whole process of testing and getting people together and finding out if that could be redone, and then putting in your ticket, and then maybe next patch that thing that you saw is going to get fixed, which is kind of reciprocal, right? It's really, really good.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you went with the No Bullshit series, and we kind of talked about that,
Yeah.
which is, in my opinion, I remember me and you talked a while back about getting into YouTube and stuff, and about finding your niche and getting, finding something that I'm the same as you. I don't want to step on other people's toes. When I'm
Right.
streaming, I could stream in the mornings well,
Mm-hmm.
but being redacted like you, twerk. does a lot of morning. Well, he does all morning streams.
That's
So
his
I,
thing.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
feel like I'm stepping on his toes. That's why I do Tuesday morning because he's off on Tuesday morning.
Right.
And they always tell me, "Oh, don't worry about it." No, a lot of people stream over top of each other, but I hate doing that. It's same with YouTube videos. I didn't want to do something that someone else has already done. That's why I picked up the Cry Engine, started
Yeah.
doing my videos with your no bullshit, quick information, rapid fire. Hit the nail on the head, man. People love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, no, it's been, like I said, it's been really well received. There's only been like, I think 3 or 4 people that have actually commented that they want more bullshit. So like,
Right?
what am I supposed to do with that, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. And some people
I
love the
know
long rambling
it's
videos.
just a troll. It's normal. It's funny. It was probably meant to be a joke, but like the reality is, I think the longest video I made is 8 minutes, and almost a mistake. Like it didn't do as well as I'd hoped. And it could have probably been split up into 2 videos. In hindsight, I mean, lessons learned. And that's another thing I wanted to say is if anyone out there is trying to get into YouTube, always remember what worked and what didn't. I mean, it's normal. Like
Yep.
I'm not telling you anything that's like a revolutionary, but that should be like your main focus is you look at what worked. You look at when you launched the video, who you put it on, like how you put it on Reddit, what forums you posted to, all that stuff. So
Absolutely.
it's very important.
And it got you MVP too, correct?
Right. That was really cool. Actually, I came back home from work and I grabbed a coffee and sat down on the couch because to me it's 4 o'clock when that's normally launched. And I watched the whole thing. I think they had some dude talking about a caterpillar, and then all of a sudden, Sandy, and it was Aaron at the
Beer
time.
fair. Beer fair incoming. Heads up.
gonna be
Exclamation point pint in chat, guys. Thank you to Boyd I don't know I can't pronounce your name, but thank you for the donation. Good job, noob. You ducked just in time. It almost took your freaking head off. Good job, man. That was that close to you losing the top of your head.
The leg is real. I can't see this. Can't see the fair.
Fantastic, though. You did great, Dan. You saved yourself. So anyway, thank you for the donation, sir. So yeah, you got home, you started watching, and all of a sudden,
Right. So I mean, this was I mean, you can probably figure it out, but I mean, like sitting there watching this on TV, and like I got goosebumps because it's like you could. They basically played one of my videos, and I don't know how many people watched that YouTube video, but I started to get like tweets and Facebook and all kinds of stuff like that. So I mean, it was real. It was very cool. And again, it's a small community, so I think it means more than if it was a big community.
yep, absolutely does.
I got a lot of great subscribers or at the time, like that day, and then other people came. You could immediately in analytics, you could see where people weren't just coming in and watching and then leaving. They were actually watching all the other stuff, which of course was a big boost to me. I'm not monetized, so I don't. It's not like I make money doing this. So it wasn't like I was like, Scrooge McDuck, all excited that I was going to be able to go buy a Lamborghini.
Right.
But the reality is, at the end of the day, I've been making videos for so long and never having a real backing or following. So it was really nice. Yeah, it was fantastic, and I wish anyone who is ever going to go out and make a YouTube video with the intention of growing their channel, I wish you success because I don't consider myself there yet. I'm still pushing hard. Like I think I make a video. It's like a nicotine withdrawal. Like every 3 days, I know I need to make a video. It's beautiful outside right now, and I'm still in my basement thinking of new videos to make so that I don't fall off.
Yep.
But
I want to reiterate that
yeah.
the feeling is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I was the same exact way. My first couple of videos, when I hit 100 views after like 2 or 3 weeks, I got excited because not a lot of people know, but I made Minecraft videos before Star Citizen. I'm a huge Minecraft fan, love Minecraft, and I would get like 20 views in a month. And I was like, wow, I suck. Well, it's not that it's not exactly that. Even though I did suck, I ain't gonna lie, I sucked. But if you don't have an audience already, to get an audience is the hardest thing.
Right.
Like you say, with getting MVP, that opened a door, that got the name spread out. Next thing you know, someone is gonna say, oh, you want to know about such and such? Check out Noobifier's video, man. He goes over it like that, and then it'll get leaked on a forum post.
It's crazy to actually try to analyze how. Basically, I mean, you want to sit there at the end of the day and try to figure out, like I said, what works. So not saying that, I'm sitting there with a pen and paper like you're talking about, like writing everything out and trying to, undo the Da Vinci Code.
Right.
But there is definitely a better time to post your video. Star Citizen is good because there's Brits and Germans. So I know that if I post a video late at night and I'll go to sleep in the morning, if that video goes live, there should be 1 or 200 views.
Yep.
One person would have probably already put it on Reddit, so thank you, people who put my content onto Reddit, because Reddit is very flaky with if you post your own video, it
Yep.
just seems to go into the abyss. It's like worse than high school smoking pit.
Self promotion, man.
Right, and that's fine. I understand the core idea of it. I just get a little bit of a tangent on that. I'm not gonna piss anyone off, but the reality is the community is so small, and if I go out and make a video and I post it up on Reddit, I don't think it's fair to downvote it just because I posted it. I think that if it sucks, downvote the shit out of it. But if it's fundamentally a good video, then downvoting it for the sake of it is just fucking the community.
Yeah,
because
and that's
no
not how
one's
Reddit.
going to see it.
Right. That's not how Reddit works. It's
No.
a popularity contest, and it's a look at this guy. He's doing something that I can't do. Downvote. The problem
It seems
is
like
is
that,
you're not
yeah.
you're not self-promoting. You're promoting the game.
I'm
You're
not
giving
capitalizing
information. Right.
on it, that's for sure.
Yeah, and that's what that pisses me off about Reddit. I do like going to Reddit better than the official forums.
For sure.
But there are some very salty people on Reddit, and if your name isn't a certain name,
Yeah.
you will get instantly downvoted. No doubt about
Right.
it.
So what's
Oh.
good though is
Beer Fair
What's
coming back out.
on again.
There's a, there is a donation coming in. Thank you, Concan Mill, for the donation, my friend. Excellent. You made it.
I'll be in my
You
bunk.
made it.
All right.
Thank you. He just wanted to see he just wanted to see you duck again. That was his
Yeah.
message.
Yeah.
So, and we're 50% of the way to SitCon. Excellent. Thank you guys so much. CanCon Mill put us exactly at the 50% mark. That's where that comes from. 50% there, Gray. I also want to watch the Beer Fair hit NooBiFier in the head again. So, but you ducked good.
He's one of my friends. He actually lives literally right down the street from me.
Awesome. Good guy.
So, yeah.
Good guy
I
can
mean,
come.
exactly. Like, wanting your friend to get hit in the head with a beer fair is awesome.
Hey, just shows you he loves you.
Yep.
So,
Reddit.
well, we're not gonna talk about Reddit no more. Screw Reddit.
Okay.
No, not screw Reddit. We love.
No, Reddit's good. It's just
It's salty.
awkward.
Yeah, it's salty.
Right.
There's
It's
a lot
unique.
of salty people. 9 minutes left on the giveaway, guys! Exclamation
Cheers
point! Oh,
to
cheers
Reddit.
to you two, and cheers to Reddit. You guys are great. I got shadow banned on Reddit, and it was my own fault.
Right.
Every time I'd post a video, I'd post it myself, and everyone was expecting a new video. Everyone was upvoting my videos because they wanted to see the next cargo video,
Right.
and I didn't realize the rules. And Reddit itself,
Tracks.
dude,
Yeah.
I could not post. And I lost it. I was like, oh no, I'm so screwed.
Yeah.
Everyone actually messaged Reddit and got me unshadow banned. The
Well, that's
guy,
good.
one of the main Reddit mods, actually personal messaged me and said, listen, what you're doing is self-promotion and we don't allow that, but apparently the people really like it and I'm tired of getting the emails. Please go on there and tell them that you're not shadow banned no more. I was like, that's freaking awesome. But
Good.
I quit posting them on Reddit because of that fact. I don't want to get shadow banned because I go to other parts of Reddit too.
Right.
So I don't want to miss out on that stuff, especially my bonsai trees. Got to get
Real
my
bro.
bonsai information. You do not do
Very, very crowded.
ship reviews, patch notes, news, crap like that. Why?
Yeah. Well, okay. So this is getting back to that whole finding what you're good at. So, Board Gamer, Super Mac Brothers, they do a weekly summary of the whole thing, and they do it really well. So, again, not that I think that
It's getting very,
I don't think they'd be pissed off that I would do my own, because again, we each have our own style. However, they already do it well.
Yep.
So I'm not saying I don't want to waste my time doing it, because that would take away from what they do. It's not like that. I want to focus on things that other people aren't doing. So ship reviews, you've got Tactical Advance and you've got STL Youngblood.
Who do a fantastic job.
Right. They go through, they know their shit. Tactical Advance has a more casual kind of walk through, unscripted, and just does his thing. It's very cool. And STL Youngblood gets like right into almost into the meta, and he's
Very
tells
technical.
you what guns and what and then of course his Should You Buy series is really good. Again, before I started to really make Star Citizen content, I was subscribed to all you guys, and so again, it's not like I just showed up, bought an account and then started making YouTube. It really
Beer,
was.
beer fair.
Oh God, not again.
Bravely Ram, he just puts in duck beer fair incoming. Thank you, Bravely Ran. Hey, noob, now you're good. Now
Yeah.
it is just they just want to see you duck now. They're gonna
I
be
don't know.
interrupting us all night to watch
I'm
you
gonna
duck.
let it hit my head once just to see. It's just like,
The alert actually skims right over top, so it might just take the top of your the headphones off. So you might be okay. I'm not
all
sure.
right, well,
But
I'll
they
just like.
yeah, they just love to watch you duck. That's all there is to it. And it's a good spiel too.
Right.
Engineer did the beer fair. He did such a good job, man.
It's a good paint job too.
Absolutely right,
Yeah,
right.
totally. It's good to go. So yeah, so ship reviews, other people do it. You've got the weekly summary and patch notes. Patch notes, I take patch notes and I just shove them onto Facebook. It's good to talk about patch notes, but like I said, everyone is already talking about.
Right.
You got Captain Richards out there.